Central.
What is up?
Yeah, nope.
Howdy everyone, we're back again. We're here talking Pokemon because they dropped a direct on our heads. So you already know, we got a lot of
they're
things
called
to talk
Pokemon
about.
Presents, by the way.
Direct Presents, they still
Yeah,
directing
wanted
us
to
to the
really
next
clarify
game.
that. Called Pokemon Presents.
They still showed us fluff,
Yeah.
just like every direct and presents.
They be presenting.
You can present or direct and it's still booty. But this one was kind of not that booty this time. It was not that booty, so we're going to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
So we'll be starting off first.
Damn, no introduction, just straight into it, huh?
I mean, hey,
right? Just boom, boom,
fine, we can
boom.
introduce ourselves. We can go in who's in first in the order. I think it's you, Pingsley.
You. No, I think it's you, bro.
No, you're in front of me. Is left or right?
You're in front.
What do you mean left and right? We're not next to
Left
each
or
other.
no, we're next to each other in like the the string
You mother. All right.
in the recording.
All right. What's up? It's
Nah,
it's a person who doesn't post on YouTube that much anymore. What's up?
Yeah.
You know, that's it. That's my introduction.
Yeah, you didn't even give your name.
I mean, you said my name already.
Hey, that's crazy.
That was my introduction.
So that's
What's
I was just
up?
following up on it.
What's up? I'm Rose. You already know. And then I have this broccoli over here.
Nah, son. Call me broccoli is actually diabolical.
Broccolis
up?
are delicious. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Are you calling him delicious?
all right.
I didn't say that. I just said broccoli is delicious.
All right. Hey, yo. Okay.
He's calling you a snack.
Okay.
Broccoli with cheese is some shit.
All right, brother. All right. It Trop. What's up? You know what it is. Any questions? No.
Are you asking us the questions or are you asking them the questions?
I'm asking them the question, but I don't want to hear the answer.
Damn.
I mean, they are behind the screen.
Nah, more so I'm afraid of him. That's why.
You're afraid of them?
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know?
The internet is scary.
If the internet was so scary, we wouldn't be talking about our Pokemon opinions today.
Facts. I'm cooked.
You're not cooked. You'll be fine.
People love Pokemon opinions.
Nah, I'm cooked like broccoli.
That's crazy.
I
So
feel
what?
like let's just get the whole Pokemon Presents out of the way first before we get into the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you guys feel about the Presents as a whole?
I mean, most stuff that they showed for me was kind of like mid. Like these things I would never ever touch in my life. I'm just saying. I'm being so kind about this, like so dead ass about this. I don't care about the mobile games. I don't care about the last gen that we got. Champions is kind of iffy because like I love like Pokemon Stadium games and I love Battle Revolution for like Wii. So like maybe that one is kind of like, yeah, I could do that, but like I'll just ignore everything else. Like most of the stuff is not for me. I know they're having like a Pokemon Go event. I stopped playing Pokemon Go. I know one of our friends plays that religiously. I spent like some money on Pokemon Go. I'm not gonna act like I'm a true hater. No, I spent like for like a mini pack just to like get extra balls and stuff because you will run out of balls eventually and space. So I wanted to get at least a little bit more space and then throw out some Pokemon I didn't want. Other than that, it's like it's cool that they drop in like legendaries on your head and new Pokemon that they keep adding more of. So this is cool, I guess. Overall, I would say it was kind of like a 6 out of 10. Nothing that's really pushing it for me in terms of Pokemon. I'm not really a collector, so the Pokemon game card, the mobile game, or the actual official releases for those cards is not something I would do. Maybe if I was like younger, Like when I was a kid, I used to collect cards, so I'm not really into that. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. How you guys feel about all that?
Shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up at 9. I sat up there and I thought to myself, I said, "Damn, I wish I wouldn't went back to sleep." Son. I'm not gonna lie. I was really contemplating to myself, like, "Damn, did I really wake up for this shit?"
You should have followed in my footsteps, bro. That's like I was.
I'm telling you, I was throughout that entire thing. I was like, "Son, should I go to bed?" Like I probably should have just stayed. I should have just woke up at like my normal time and just watched it, like as like an after thing. But then that last, we definitely finna talk about that. That last announcement, man. Let me tell you, my neurons activated. I was awake like shit. I had my second win. I was like, oh. Let me tell you, that shit woke me up. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh. So realistically, if I had to put a number on it, there was a couple of things that were cool. Not gonna lie, not really into that mobile card game shit. Kind of like Rose. I'm gonna be honest. If I was a little younger, I probably would have been cool with the cards, you know, because I had a big fat ass fucking folder full of Pokemon cards that I used to collect a whole bunch of Pokemon cards for. But other than that, I really don't give a damn about the DLC. It's cool. I fuck with it. Not my cup of tea. But yeah, I'm shit. What about y'all? What about you, Pinsley?
Yep.
How do I? Okay, so what I saw from the Pokemon Presents as a whole is exactly what I expected. Mobile slop. And
it's not mobile slop for the people that play it, you know? You can't just say it's mobile slop. You know, the people that play the Pokemon gaming card simulator, casual slop. See, it's like slop if you don't want to spend actual money and go outside and go to your local store and then get robbed in broad daylight because you had a special rare card that they wanted, you know what I'm saying? So you get to play it in your home, the comfort of your home. You don't have to die for it. You know, that's not slop. It's like protecting the people. It's protecting the youth.
I guess so.
What if you wanted like your son Joshua, like to walk outside to get him a pack of cards? You give him like $10.
My son's name is Joshua. Okay. Right.
You tell Joshua to go outside. You give him $10 and he comes back with a busted up face and he's like, "Dad, I couldn't get it. A grown ass man came up behind me and uppercut."
It's like, oh my god, what kids hit you?
Those grown ass man.
Kids.
It's like, yeah, you would get your ass beat, wouldn't you, Joshua?
Never, Joshy.
I told you, Joshy is crazy.
Josh.
Son.
Joshua. But, it's exactly what I expected. It was basically self-sucking themselves. Like, oh, guess what? Pokemon. Guess what? Pokemon is this year's old. It's just like, okay. And then they gave us with some bullshit Game Boy music player. I'm like,
oh my god! I got so much shit to talk about this damn fucking music player. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I see that shit. I almost went to bed. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I almost went to bed. I was like, nigga, what the? I was like, son, what is this?
Like, how do you start off like that? How do you start off?
Facts. Why was that the first thing you show us?
You know,
I'm like, I thought it was a whole Game Boy. I thought it was a whole Game Boy. I say, hey, word? Like, I thought they were gonna like throw a Game Boy at us.
You know damn well they're not doing that. Re-releasing a Game Boy in this day and age.
You know what would be
I'm
cool?
like, son.
You know what would have actually been cool if they re-released a Game Boy that had like all the Game Boy Pokemon games on it. Like you know, like how they used to have like the NES Mini, and you used to have like a couple of games on it. Make like a Game Boy, a Pokemon Game Boy, just like a novelty item, and it just had all the no, Game Boy Pokemon games. Like that would have been awesome. But instead
that
we got,
would have been fun.
I mean,
instead we had to put
work.
a cartridge and listen to some music.
I mean, that's fair. I guess that wouldn't be bad. I mean, to be fair, they're probably gonna have to update it to make it run, not natively. Try to make it connect to like Pokemon Home, so people can actually send over their Pokemon that they catch for those specific games. Which I'm pretty sure they already said that they're gonna try to do that for the new Red and Green releases, the Fire Red and Leaf Green releases
later on.
I don't know why it's not out now.
Not at launch.
That
Not at launch.
To be honest,
that's the funniest thing. It's just like it's just like they're not an indie company. They could have these things at launch. What is this?
they're indie companies, bro. I'm telling you, all the AAA gaming is turning into indie slop, while indie slop is turning into gems and actually AAA content. You didn't hear that from me though. You know what I'm saying?
What else did they have? They had
What else did they have?
They showed off Pokemon Champions for like 5 seconds.
They really don't want us to know shit about that game,
They just
son.
they just threw a trailer. They were just like, "Here you go."
They showed off some of the
we're
characters.
still doing stuff. That's true. That's true. They showed like what?
That one wrestler guy.
Right,
One
yeah,
female
yeah.
girl.
Nah, there was actually two. There was the dark skinned one, and
Yeah, I
there
saw
was
her.
there was the farmer one.
Oh, that's what people were talking
Yeah.
about. Oh god.
Yeah. At first I thought she was for Winds and Waves, but never mind. She's for Champions. But I still don't even know what it is. Is it just a battle simulator? Like what
Yeah,
is it?
but I think it's funny
Yep.
because Pokemon
Yeah,
Home
I think
connects
so.
to it, which means that any Pokemon that you catch in these games, you can literally theoretically transfer them over as a
put 'em in the
Pokemon
game, yeah.
that you can play with. But the thing about it is, for me, is like since the Battle Sims, which is like Pokemon, Stadium and the one for the Wii, Battle Revolution, they kind of have it to where they're random. So I wonder if like when you play the game, you only have randomized Pokemon and you don't have a set team. But if you want a set team, if you really want to have a set team, you have to bring it and do the work yourself by playing these other Pokemon games, which is kind of, I guess, another way to ensure people can have their own teams and, official team ups that they want, getting the specific parameters for their Pokemon, whether it's breeding, moves, ECT, and then just sending them out to play, which is cool.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's basically like an official Pokemon showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you feel about it, Charles?
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's cool. I'm not gonna lie. Just being able to kind of pull different Pokemon from different games if you want to set stuff up. The randomness. I think that's also very fun as well. To kind of just pull up a random Pokemon and just be like, I run my fade. I think that's pretty cool. Pokemon Champions. I didn't really look too much into it until I seen the trailer, and then I was like, oh, this is fun. This is one of those where I was just like, okay, that's nice. So, I think it looks really cool.
I feel like going forward, they're probably gonna make it so that I know the national the national decks, like all 1,000 Pokemon, have not been in every Pokemon game, but I feel like with Champions, they're probably gonna make that like the only one that's just like, oh, you guys, you want your national decks? Here you go. That's the game for it. It has every Pokemon in it, and that's the only one. Going forward, no Pokemon games going forward will have every single
Fat
Pokemon in it.
stretch to think that game specifically is going to be a national dex game, considering that it looks like they have polished animations for Pokemon. That would be interesting that they would pull that for this. That means they probably outsourced that shit. They're probably outsourcing animations. I don't know what they're gonna do with that one. That sounds crazy to me.
I feel like it could be done, considering that that's probably what they're probably going to be supporting it like forever, pretty much.
With indie money?
With indie
Yo,
money,
you laughing,
yeah.
bro?
They'll
Yo,
get
son,
indie money,
with
bro.
indie money, bro?
Don't worry, they'll get
With
crowd-
the extra
they'll get
pocket change
crowdfunded,
that they
bro.
have in their
Trust,
pockets just to give to
They'll get crowdfunded.
the
They'll get crowdfunded, trust.
crowdfunded
I mean,
by
well-
Pokemon fans when they be dropping these new cards. Hell yeah.
Let's be honest with how much money Pokemon makes. they'll just make all their money back from microtransactions if this game does, which we know it will because it's a mobile game and it's somehow a Switch game. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there was Pokopia.
Man, oh man.
Also, that's looking like to be the only major Pokemon release this year too.
Oh, we're cooked.
Pokopia.
Oh, we're so fucking... We're fried.
We're so fried, son. We're cooked. Nah, son. That shit.
Game Freak is... And that's not the only release. What do you mean? Like, they're gonna release another Mega Dimensions update DLC story mode expansion on our heads like in the middle of the year, and they're gonna be like, we're adding no more Mega Evolutions. Hell yeah.
Oh, brother.
I mean, they just dropped what, Mega Garchomp.
Wow.
But it's not part of like a story thing. You just have to have the DLC in order to get it. So like, you gotta drop that 30, that 20 or whatever, how much it is. You gotta drop that.
Son,
so
20 for one mega. Nah, son, 20 for one mega is crazy, son.
How's everybody feeling about Pokopia though?
But Pokopia, I'm skipping too. I'm not gonna let look.
What's the point of playing Pokopia when I have Tomodachi Life coming up? Like, why would I play? This makeshift farming simulator and playing with all these Pokemon? But I haven't seen Goodra yet. Like, I haven't seen my Pokemon yet, and like, I don't know. It doesn't interest me as much. This is not like, I don't know. This is not a game for me. I know that for sure.
But it has Prop Hunt.
Okay, fuck. If I wanted to play Prop Hunt, I'd turn on Fortnite.
Facts,
and if I wanted to play Prop
Fortnite,
Hunt without turning on Fortnite, I would go to Gmod.
Go to creative mode, son. Facts.
Create houses and have Pokemon, and it's Animal Crossing plus Pokemon.
I was gonna say something crazy, but then I would have to censor myself.
Nah, son, do it.
Okay, from what we've heard, seems like we're all, and I mean we are all buying Pokopia day one.
What the fuck?
Nah, son, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
If I was like a true Pokemon fan, I would still buy it and buy it for all three of us. You know what I'm saying? Like my wallet's gonna be fried.
You talking about you, Pinsley, and the ghost right next to you?
That's crazy.
You can't be talking about me because I ain't touching this shit with a 10-foot.
You don't want your Ditto simulator? You don't want to turn into a little kid and talk to you can work with all these wild Pokemon, you know what I'm saying?
No, I can work with these Pokemon somewhere else. I'm not doing the thing. Can't do it, bro. This game.
But, you know.
I don't even think. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to motherfuckers. It looks bad.
It looks bad.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. This is not. This is. This is like part of like what? Isn't it only for Switch 2?
I think so.
If I remember correctly, I don't remember.
This ain't no Switch. This is not a Switch.
I can check.
Okay.
Because I do. I mean, I think you 100%. It probably is because remember it's a game key card, so it 100% probably is.
Yeah, this doesn't scream Switch 2. I'm not gonna lie. This scream Switch 1. We bumped up to Switch 2, but we know that people will.
No, it's only for Switch 2.
Yeah, so you know what this specifically makes me think of? This makes me think, we wanted it to be on Switch 1 because this has Switch 1 graphics. It doesn't look graphically enhanced. 2, they know that if they would have released it on Switch, it would have dropped on the internet like 5 days early. 3, people would have been calling their asses out. And 4, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not worth $70. I don't know what they thought they were cooking. They're smoking fucking crazy ass shit.
Nah, son, this looks like a $50 game, bro.
And they got Pokemon doing black faces and changing their fucking skin. Ditto is pink. Yeah. Why is one of the characters looking like a burnt piece of?
You did not just say that. All right.
Look like a burnt cookie.
The fact that
how is this game $70?
That's why I'm telling you, son. They're lying to themselves. What they talking
There's
about?
no way that they think this game is worth $70. Like what?
It's $70, bro.
It's just Ditto walking around cosplaying as a kid,
and all your friends can work together and make a utopia. You know.
It's like it's like
A
look, bro, for the kids.
For the kids, you think kids are playing this? They playing Fortnite. They playing Roblox.
Not they're playing Fortnite. They're just building towers and shit.
This is for the cringe Pokemon adults. You got it all wrong. See, what Nintendo and Pokemon Company thinks is that they think like an average adult is turning this on. An average adult. No, not. I'm talking like there's Pokemon adults, and I'm talking about the average adult versus Pokemon adults. Pokemon adults are in their like 30s to 40s right now. There's a little bit over, like they're like 50s, but I promise you, I'm talking about like our parents. I know exactly what my father would say.
Oh God.
And I'm not gonna say it. You know what Multi-Free Gameplay would say about this game?
He's gonna say his ass, and
you know that's not what I was thinking.
But I know exactly what he would say. I'm just giving the YouTube safe, the YouTube family friendly version.
It's like this shit is garbage.
This shit is buns.
I'm not gonna lie.
Something along that line.
This is like, I'm telling you, it's for the cringe Pokemon adults.
Look, if Sonic made something like this, I'd buy it. So I guess I'm a Sonic adult, so I don't really give a fuck.
Bro, would you really play a simulator with cream and cheese?
I said Sonic. I never said cream and cheese.
That is Sonic. What are we talking? Yo, what are we talking about? Sonic is not gonna be gardening. Let's be real. Let's be real.
If they made a Chow Garden game, kind of like Photopia, and you had to raise chows and build up a base, like
no, I'm talking about making Cream's Garden. It's gonna be called Chow Garden, and it's not gonna be Sonic as playable. It's gonna be cream and cheese. The only person that really messes with chows like that, even though yes, we have animations of Sonic sitting around, yeah, with the chows, like it's cheese and cream.
Okay.
Like why wouldn't they be the main characters?
I got you, then I'm not buying it.
But you said Sonic. That's literally Sonic. That is an official Sonic game.
Okay.
It's just not Sonic is not the main character.
Nah, so
if
Sonic's not in the game,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
There you
my
go.
Chow Garden.
Uh-huh.
See, so why would you play that? When we got Pokopia, we playing as Ditto and not Pikachu.
Why?
Here's the thing, Ditto is far from my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Dragonite.
So why would we be playing as Dragonite in a Pokopia game?
See, that's the thing.
Why
you
are we
don't
playing
have
as
to.
Ditto?
I'm just saying, buy the game.
Sorry.
Anyways,
that's like me hoping for Goodra. Nah,
it's not worth $70, bro. Like they're smoking like an exorbitant amount of crack if they think I'm spending $70 on this dog.
You said that we all getting it day one. We getting it day one. We're here for it, bro. We're here for it.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yo, we gotta drop a video on each of our channels. We're gonna be like, yeah, this game's so good.
Whoa,
oh my god,
like each of our channels. I don't got one.
Oh, you a liar.
Not for that shit.
You said not for that shit.
Like, what's up, guys? You can do like
what's up, guys? I haven't
LP on Pokopia.
Hell no.
Let's play on Pokopia. What are they gonna find me doing? Cooking food.
Like we're fighting the Ender Dragon. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like, what are we talking about? We're fighting Arceus.
Bro, no, we not. Why would Arceus bring his fat god ass?
Nah, son, just for a
in
goddamn Ditto. I have no idea, bro. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
This place looks like a utopia. A Pokopia, if you will. I think I might live here. Like, what the fuck?
That's some head-ass dialogue.
Let's be honest, if it had like a Minecraft equivalent, it'd probably be Giratina.
You know what? Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Because we have hell.
True.
I mean, what would the Nether equivalent be for the Pokemon universe?
It's probably just a landfill lava dump area where just a bunch of fire and lava Pokemon are. But then again, Giratina's like realm is not really like that. It's kind of like weird. I know they tried to show it in the movies where it's kind of like a big ass, dark ass cave or some shit like that. I don't know. It's got a weird place.
Nah, son.
But yeah, Pokeopia is fucking ass. So
And we all be getting this ass day one.
Whoa.
Yup.
Whoa.
that is my cosign for all three of us. Yeah, we all getting it. We all spending $70. We're probably gonna get.
I gotta see you pay for it first. You pay for it first, and I'll pay for it.
We would.
I already pre-ordered it, bro. I already pre-ordered it. So you feel free to purchase it right now.
On whose soul?
Whoa.
Feel free
I
to
don't have
purchase
enough
it.
facilities for that, big man.
It's just $70. You know what I'm saying? It could have been like $60, not even $40.
Son, I'm telling you, 50 was the sweet spot, bro, and they fucked up.
You gotta bring back $40 games. This shit's abysmal.
Son, facts, bro, facts.
But they know it's Pokemon, so
Pokemon-
people will pay anything for a Pokemon game.
Yes, it should be $40 because this shit is not life changing.
Nah, son. It's life changing for them.
Yeah, it's changing the status fucking quo.
Nah, son.
Should we just move on to the main event now? I feel like there's nothing else.
Yeah,
I mean,
fucking
the main
this
event is
is
talking
really-
about like, you know, Pokemon.
XD
EX.
Gale of Darkness.
I mean, I guess they got
Oh,
Gale of Darkness, and then you
yeah?
also got like Pokemon EX, the mobile game where you get to have
Oh,
the
you mean
trainers.
Pokemon Master Sex?
Yeah, Masters EX. Yeah, the Red came back a second time.
Yeah,
I know,
Red came
right?
back.
My
Look
favorite
at him.
character, Red 2.
He was just running. That motherfucker.
He was running.
doing his one
Yeah, he was running.
I like how he's like running past himself, and Red's like, "Oh my god!" It's like, "Yeah, I'm in the
Whoa.
old art style. Yeah."
Whoa, is that me?
Red Generations.
The Red Generations, Ash is there
Red
too, because Ash is
Generations,
actually in. It's
Papa.
funny because he actually did pop up. Ash popped up in Fall Red for the one time with his Pikachu.
Nah, son.
Now, wouldn't it have been cool if we had an entire game that looked like that as like a remake of Pokemon Red and Green?
Oh, you high as fuck. You asking for effort
Yeah,
in a Pokemon game from this indie company?
my fault. They're in
From the
I
indie
forgot.
They have enough money to drop you a Game Boy with 45 songs.
And 45 cartridges.
With 45 different cartridges, guess what? You're gonna have to buy every single one.
They funny.
See, that's my
They hitting you with the collect them all.
That's my question. Are all the cartridges in that come with the package? Or
No.
do you have to buy them.
Fuck
separate?
No.
nigga.
It probably,
Fuck no.
you know how expensive the game player
gotta buy
is?
one.
It's like getting an iPod Nano.
Hell no, you gotta buy one.
Now here's
One
my
for
question:
$20.
why the fuck would I buy that when I could just listen to all the songs on YouTube for free?
Facts, bro, facts.
Because you already know what they're gonna do. They're gonna be striking down channels if you even
They're
utter
gonna
or
try to
play the
copyright
song.
everything. They're gonna be
You
like,
getting hung.
you're gonna have to listen to our music on this device. Do it now.
Yeah, that's right. Listen to it on our Game Boy. Yeah. Get all the cartridges.
Listen to this market. Get the old cartridges. We're striking shit. Yeah, yar.
Yarg? Yo.
Yeah, they be fighting.
You're a pirate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
You choking?
yeah.
Shit, you need some water?
Hell yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll be right back.
Okay, he's actually gonna go get water. Okay.
You actually go to get water?
Yep.
Nah, son.
That was a quick trip to go get water.
That was a quick water break that we just had. So quick, I didn't even fucking see it.
I know, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of water, let's talk about winds and waves.
The fuck?
You beat me to it. You beat me. To it.
Son, that man hit me
You
with
twisted that?
this man hit me with a transition. That's what we doing, son. Oh my god.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Before we go into Winds and Waves, am I bugged? Did they even say anything about Pokemon Unite, or did they just skip past it and just show it on screen for like 2
They
seconds?
didn't talk about.
They just NASA. They threw NASA.
I thought I was going to say it, bro, because I remembered it popping up, but I don't remember anything if they said anything cool. So they didn't really
say
show
anything
that
about
shit.
it.
Oh my
They
God,
talked about
son.
it briefly, where they were like, "This event is gonna go on, and Pokemon Champions, this, that, and Pokemon Unite," and then that was it.
And that was
They don't
it.
wanna
And
talk
then
about
they
the
started talking about
controversies.
the world champion shit.
What
I
was
know-
the controversies?
It
for
was
the
like
people
in
who don't
one
know?
one region somewhere in the world where people were able to play it. They were getting talks about banning the game entirely because certain people believe gambling and having like loot boxes in video games is damaging to children.
There's loot boxes in this?
It's kind of like mobile transactions is basically similar to loot boxes, and you just spending money on things and not actually getting the shit that you want. So they're just like, bro, you give them battle passes and shit, and then you're not able to get that content when it's gone. Which is why we like games like, Rivals, where it's like, if you bought it, like you can like go back and do that battle pass. And then Fortnite kind of bringing, the stuff back for you to buy is cool. But they're just like, yeah, this is kind of like gambling, and we don't want our kids gambling, so we're going to like take it down. And then a Pokemon company made an announcement that they were going to take the game off their region. And people were like, nigga, I spent fucking money, dog. You can't do this shit.
I spent money to purchase these loot boxes, and now you're going to take it away? Nah, son.
And guess what? Now you got to spend more money on a VPN to play the game.
It's fucking bad, bro.
Have
you ever played Pokemon Unite with your life on the line?
I did. Niggas started eating me. The only reason why I want to go back is because they have Goodra there. Like, I'm a Goodra stan. I'm a Goodra man.
I've never played Pokemon Unite. Isn't it just Pokemon League of Legends?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Just like Squadra, Dragon Ball Squadra. I said Pokemon Squadra.
They're all MOBAs.
Yeah, they're all League of Legends. Bro.
How do we make money? Let's just make League of Legends, but with this franchise. Watch Sonic do it too.
See, Sonic should not do it like that. He should do it like a hero shooter. They need to do the Rivals route, and I'm pretty sure they'll make so much fucking money. Bro, all they gotta do is keep adding characters, and then they can add the comic characters. Like, they can just keep making... See, because Sonic has, like, a limited cast. Their cast is not that big, realistically. So, theoretically, you could just add all these comic characters, since they are canon as well, and you would have a big-ass roster. And you could add characters from obscure games. I think that would be fucking profitable.
Rotor the Naked Walrus.
All right, no, not that. I'm talking about. Whoa, I think we delved in too deep. It's a little too deep.
Scratch and Grounder.
All right, yeah, that's I agree. We can get old Robotnik.
Sonia and Manic from Sonic Underground. Okay, we're not. This is not Pokemon. Anyways, back to Pokemon.
Back to Pokemon. So wind and waves.
Wind and waves.
How we feeling?
I'll let y'all go first. I've talked enough.
Bro, you can go first. Yeah.
There's like 3 bros in here. You gotta have to specify the bro.
Who do you want to go first?
Who wants to go first?
You know, fuck it, I'll go first. Y'all take it.
Yeah.
I didn't mind going first, but it was just like nobody saying shit. All right. How do I feel about it? It actually looks good. I'm actually surprised. It actually looks good, and thank God it's a Switch 2 exclusive. Thank Christ.
Because I'm not gonna lie, if it was a Switch and Switch 2, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna be like, wallahi, nigga, we're finished.
Legends ZA was the last transition game between Switch 1 and Switch 2. Now it is Switch 2 exclusives from now on. They're probably still going to support Switch with Pokemon games, Switch 1, but it's probably just going to be like small spin-off stuff. But as we've seen with Pokopia as well, I think Pokemon Company is probably just going to full-on move to Switch 2 development. I wonder why. Which I hope they do, for their sake.
I wonder why. With all the data mines, I wouldn't want my game to be on Switch 1. I wouldn't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it actually, graphically, it looks pretty good in terms of the art style and everything. It looks really good. If we're talking about the actual designs of the trainers and starters, I think they look okay. I feel like they look a tad bit generic, but I'm also just surmising that like the newer Pokemon protagonists, like I think from like Scarlet and Violet, they've also looked a little bit basic. I feel like they look like that because you know you could customize them way more than you could the older gens of Pokemon games. So I'm fine with them. They look all right. The starters themselves, I would be a Brout main. I'm gonna be honest.
Ew.
I love that angry bird.
Ew.
Yeah, not that angry, but not.
He has a green beak. He ugly as fuck.
He looking like nah. He look like he's about to beat somebody.
He is cute and adorable, and you're just wrong.
Ugly as fuck.
The only one that
They
looks
tried
ugly
to-
is
Don't you even say. Don't you even
Nah,
say.
that's
Don't you even say
crazy.
Gekwa.
That's
Don't
so
even say Gekwa's
They be
ugly.
fucking up these water starters for the past
No, they
3
don't. Y'all
gens.
hating.
What do
You,
mean,
how? What do
bro?
you mean past
That's
3
like-
gens? Every
I'm gonna
water
be
starter that
honest,
we
fine.
have for these past 3 gens has been a fucking amazing. What are we talking
Ugly,
about?
Ugly.
We're talking about how they fucked up all the other grass starters and fire starters looking ugly as shit. I don't like that fucking rabbit. He ugly as fuck when he got to the last
You don't like
evolution.
Score Bunny?
Dirty. Hell no, I don't like Score
Score
Bunny.
Bunny?
Ass.
Score Bunny was the best. out of the
Ass. I love my bro. Inteleon best fucking water starter right there.
You mean the
Fucking what?
That's not
The twink that will snipe the shit out of
Nah,
your
son, you mean
Pokemon. Yes,
the
the
twink
twink.
spy.
The twink
The
spy that
fucking-
will snipe your shit.
All right, dude.
He does a cool pose. It's like, yeah, I got you, and shoot you with a crazy ass
Nah,
water gun.
son, that motherfucker
Get
looked like the Pink Panther in his 40s, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? He's nah, son. He built like somebody's dead.
Bro.
Honestly,
What are we
all the
talking
starters
about?
have been pretty mid since like the Switch era. I'm gonna be so honest. Like,
Mhm.
who wants to play as Grookey? The
No,
fuck is
okay, yo, that's crazy,
Nah,
son. Gorilla Boob is crazy because he's just literally like a Donkey Kong, and he just has like big ass drums.
Just a big ass drums, and he just starts playing. Look, bro, he's a rock star. Leave him alone,
If
bro.
I wanted to play
Look,
Donkey Kong, I'd go back on my GameCube.
Yo,
okay, all right.
Pombon
I'm-
looks cute. I just ne-
he's just
I
like a
think my
fire
thing-
dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think my thing is that like the starters for this gen, I feel like they look like Route 1 Pokemon instead of actual starters.
All right, that's kind of disrespectful.
Being
Bro, you're
genuinely
telling me-
serious, bro. If they didn't have their typing and they were just normal types, they would just straight up be Route 1 Pokemon.
They do not look like Route 1.
All they're missing is the rodent.
You're crazy, bro.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
I don't think it's nuts enough, but what do you guys think? How do y'all feel
I think
about
Gekwa is
Winds
the-
and Waves?
I think Gekwa is the best starter. I think.
No, it's not.
I know.
The
I
Angry
will-
Bird ass motherfucker, bro. The Angry Bird ass aesthetic is dead. What is Rovio's reports their financial earnings look like? The Pokemon.
What does that have to do about Brown?
Dead.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's their financial situation look like? It's like,
Nigga, we're talking about Pokemon. We ain't talking
Nah, we're not
about
talking about
Rovio.
Pokemon at all. We talk about the real shit.
See,
We're
this was
talking about
secretly a
stats.
Sonic Sega and Rovio discussion.
Yeah, secretly Sonic Rovio discussion. Nah, I think it's gonna be a decent title from what we've seen. We got potential swimming, probably potential flying around the region. The starters look decent enough. The trainers look okay. There's nothing really catching me that's just like, this is gonna be bad. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think having another opinion would be way better.
I'm not gonna lie. I will say the Gecko did get my attention the first time I seen the trailer.
Ugly.
I'm not gonna lie. It did grab my attention. I see the little sass in the Gecko. I see the little sass in her. Fucking the pup whoop. I'm not gonna lie. Cutie than a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. Sticking the tongue at it. Going, you feel me?
And is that to the pound?
But nah, son. Oh boy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a deep frying. Into a
What?
plant-based fried chicken.
What? You're sick.
Look, okay, if I were to pick whichever starter, I'm not gonna lie, look, bro. I would go with the fire starter, but I've been getting a little I've been getting a little burnt out with the whole fire fighting lately. I'm not gonna lie. They've been burning the fuck out of us when it comes to that shit. So I'm not gonna lie. If I were to pick one, I'll pick the bird. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm not gonna. I was just kidding. I'm not gonna put him in the fraction. You know.
Yay! Another Brow boy.
Fucking. I would say at first I'll pick the little grass chicken. But secondly I'll probably pick the gecko. I'm not gonna lie.
It really does feel like they get worse and worse with Pokemon starter design every single gen, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This water starter, at least in my opinion, has been one of the best ones that I've been seeing in a hot minute. I will have to see their evolutions because usually do it for me.
Yeah, it dictates how the overall reception of that starter is. It's never usually the first evolution, because I could be like, oh, Froaky's an ugly ass bit, and he a frog with tufts of bubble soap on his like neck, around his neck, and then you get to Greninja and you're like, fucking hell yeah.
Yeah, and then it becomes Greninja and it's like, nigga, that nigga's hard! You know?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, so when it comes to the trainers, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, this has been one of the best looking trainers I've seen in a minute.
Why does he work at Walmart? Why do they?
One is a cowboy and one just a regular average Joe Walmart employee.
No, the other ones are working at Walmart, bro.
Nah, son, look, I'm being honest. Look, I feel like y'all haven't downloaded the actual images from what I've seen. Look what they got. Look what the guy got in his hand.
I know. I'm looking at the image right now.
What is that?
Yeah,
it's a hoverboard.
That looks like a motherfucking hoverboard. That shit is hard. I'm not gonna lie, son.
That's probably
that shit is hard.
That might be the gimmick of maybe waves, but considering, is it for both traders? I think it is for both. Yeah, so
it seems like you're gonna be doing. I feel like you're gonna be doing both.
Checking the chat.
That makes no sense, because like, what's the point of you actually going in the ocean? You know, if you do waves, you could be.
No. But the thing is, right? The hoverboard is when you're going over the water, but then there's also ocean exploration. Like, you could get unique Pokemon in the water, from what I've seen. Because remember, they were showing off Pokemon's, like, different unique Pokemon that were in the water. I was just like, wait a minute. So this is implying that we're not just going to be exploring an open world. It's also going to be underwater as well.
Yep.
So, yeah. And then we use the hoverboard for, like, if we want to just go around this, because if you see the map, it's mostly water. But there's, like, it's mostly like a water-based area. What do you think this region is based off of, by the way?
I don't know.
That's a good. That's a good ass fucking question, because I've been looking at this shit. Like, I've seen this trailer probably like 3 or 4 times now. And I can't say Hawaii.
No,
I doubt it.
Some people have been saying Australia.
That's what I was about to say too. I think it's.
I was also thinking about that too. Just mainly because of the fits. Like that kind of just clicks to me, and I was just like, Australia.
But like, what they doing with these Pikachus?
I don't know.
That's what got me at the start of the trailer, because like,
they're adorable.
Whoa!
That is like funniest.
I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone was talking about it a lot. They're just like, yo, why they got shiny Pikachu? These shiny Pikachus looking crazy. They looking like Dominicans. He's like, no, papi, I'm not black. I'm Pokemon.
No,
I'm not
papi.
I'm not black. I'm Pokemon.
I know.
I'm no black. I Pokemon.
Me no black. Me no black.
Me Pokemon. It's like, what the fuck?
Me Dominican papi.
I'm just glad. Okay. I'm about to say something crazy. I didn't notice that Pikachu has a chain on his tail. Oh my god, he's fucking guys.
Nah, Sonny got the Cuban link on his tail. Nah.
Is that a chain?
Yes, it is.
It is.
He's dripped out of his fucking mind.
Dripped out
That's
of his
cool.
fucking mind.
All right, I'm about to say something crazy. So, I think maybe we might have like dress up Pikachus back in the game. I know for a specific Pokemon game, it's been a while. I know
Pokemon Me.
Yeah, is it?
Was it Pokemon Me that you're referencing?
Maybe. It's just that you had different Pikachus that you can get in that one specific region. And I also know they had dress up Pikachus for Pokemon Go where they had like a tiara, which is cool. I had some of them. I only had like a green one. I was trying to get different colors. You had to go around to like different places in New York to get one. And I got one close enough for my job and it was only green. And I was like, damn, I wanted the blue one, but I'll live. But not having, Pikachus with different outfits sounds fucking amazing. Oh god.
I think what it really is, here's my theory. I think because the official names for these characters, I was telling Trop yesterday I believe that their names are Mr. Hold on. It's Mr. Windy Chew and Mrs. Wavy Chew. And my theory is that based on the game that you get, Winds or Waves, that you're probably gonna have Windy Chew as a partner for Pokemon Winds, and you're gonna have Wavy Chew as a partner for Pokemon Waves. Kind of like how you had Koraidon and the other one, and Goraidon or whatever their name is for Scarlet and Violet. I feel like that's gonna be like a partner and another partner.
I mean, the difference for like Rhydon is like he's literally a goddamn motorcycle. Yeah, and you ride him. Yeah. I don't know if a Pikachu is gonna be your actual partner, and I don't think they're gonna throw you a shiny bone that quick in the game because they do look like shiny Pikachus, unless they are tan, which that doesn't make sense. That's fur.
I think they're just tan.
I feel as if, right? If anything, I feel like it's either they're like sort of like a mentor character Pokemon, and they just so happen to have them around, or maybe
they could be professors that got
like
transformed.
The professors, yeah.
That'd be so funny.
That's fucking
crazy. That'd be so crazy. I'm like, what?
That would actually make me like pre-order this shit. Crazy. I would never pre-order a Pokemon game ever again. I haven't pre-ordered a Pokemon game since Sun and Moon. That's how long, and I was in high school. That would, if they announced that these are like, the professors. Oh fuck! Oop! $80 slipped out of my hand. Oh my gosh!
So they start talking. Oh my god!
They started talking.
Oh, I actually go crazy. I'm like, what?
Now
they start talking. Oh no!
Yeah, son, I'm telling you. I was like, what? When they start doing that?
And they're a married couple. Oh shit!
Speaking of talking, that's another thing. Will this game have actual voice acting?
If they don't, they're screwed.
I want to give them. I want to be hopeful. I do. I want to be hopeful so bad.
Being hopeful for Pokemon Company is crazy.
But son, see, that's what I'm saying. I want to be hopeful that they will finally do it. But I have a feeling like they won't.
Well, you already saw.
Like they're gonna do the same shit that they did with ZA. They're gonna do the same shit.
You saw how they retconned Pikachu's voice acting from the games. They took it out for last gen. Yeah, if you hear it in the trailer, Pikachu doesn't say Pikachu anymore. He has his actual cry back. And
that's because that was an anime only thing. In the games, they don't do that.
He does in the games. He used to do it in the games.
Wasn't it only just him?
It was him and Eevee. They started with Pikachu first in I believe it was like Sun and Moon, I believe. And then they continued that with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Eevee and Pikachu are the only ones with sound bites that they actually had voice acting. But once they did that, everyone was asking for them to do that with all the Pokemon, which is easy. You could just get like 10 people to just do these sounds and record them. But I guess that's too much work. Indie company.
I don't think it's the fact that it's too much work. I think what they're thinking maybe they're probably trying to streamline it. It's just like, well, if Pikachu is just the only one saying Pika Pika, and all the other characters aren't like saying their names like the anime, they might as well just streamline it and make it like they're all just doing cries or roars or whatever.
See then why do it in the first place? Even if it was for funs and shits and giggles, and he's like the mascot of Pokemon, I wouldn't have ever done it. Because all you're doing is just
yeah, it is. Should have got rid of it.
That's what I'm saying. For me, if I was doing it, I would have it to where I just have people voice act it and just get it over with and have every Pokemon have a voice. And it's not like it's going to be crazy because you already know there is no real national dex anymore for these newer games because that would be too much work. They could do it for that specific roster. And since, you know, all those Pokemon in the newer games are going to have it, every time there's a new game, they just keep bringing new Pokemon back and just voice act those. Simple as that. And they will eventually get to whatever the number is now.
You know?
I just think there's better ways to do it than just not doing it at all and then retconning it for the one time.
I mean,
yeah.
What were you gonna say, Trop?
No, I was agreeing. I was like, yeah, it's kind of no point of doing that. You might as well just go all the way at that point.
I feel like they didn't think about it too much, but you know, Pokemon fans are gonna think about it because it's just like, hello, he's the mascot. What are you all doing?
Yeah, like what?
That's like taking Mickey Mouse's voice away. Like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's like not hearing the anymore. Like,
yeah,
you're just here.
What?
you just hear. That's it.
It's like, where the fuck is the boy?
Yeah,
Nope, he doesn't do that anymore.
Boy?
Doesn't do that anymore.
Where's my boy? No, just.
He's like, what the fuck?
Nah, son, fascist. That's it.
I have a question for you both, actually. Now that we've seen some footage of this game and like the type of region it is, what kind of regional variants would you want to see of like already existing Pokemon in this region?
Let's see. Because I'm biased, I want to see some Gym Force.
Okay, like who?
I know this is a random fucking pull, but Pachirisu.
Pachirisu. Oh my god, I forgot about that Pokemon.
I'm telling you, son, bringing that motherfucker back.
Crazy.
Son, I'm telling you. I know it was a random fucking pull. I'm telling you, crazy
Isn't that another
pull. Yes.
Pikachu-like rat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I'm telling you, just pull a Pachirisu.
At that point, just give us another Pikachu variant rat Pokemon. That's just a different typing. Has two typings, a wind and a wave one.
I mean,
no,
you know they are gonna do that.
I mean, they don't have to do that. That's the thing. They could just make new Pokemon.
No, I mean like a new like Pikachu like rodent. Like they do that every gen, so I expect them.
It's gonna happen. Yeah. We just don't know what the gimmick is this time.
Wind and wave. So probably a water one and a wind one, a flying and a water type.
Oh, you think there's gonna be two?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what could they do with the last game? Scarlet and Violet. Bro, those are colors.
One futuristic and one from the past, I guess.
Yeah, but those are like what, the Paradox? I believe that's what they're called.
I think so.
I think so. Okay. I'm trying to think because like
they could make a jelly Pikachu.
Nah, son, that's crazy. I don't know what other Pokemon I want to see. To be honest, I guess like a new Riolu would be kind of cool. Like a brand new Riolu, will be kind of cool. Um,
Just nobody from Gen 1.
Oh no, you're gonna get a new Charizard. You got them all fucked up.
No.
You got them all fucked up. All the way fucked up. Turned up even.
I mean, that'd be cool. But
We have enough regional variants of Gen 1s, bro.
of Gen 1s. Come on, where the Gen 2s at or the Gen 3s? Come on, son.
It would be so cool to see like a Turtwig, a regional variant of Turtwig.
Yo, that would actually be kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. For this game in particular, that'd be kind of cool.
Turtwig,
variants of
Kecleon.
starters.
Not just them, but
Yeah.
Turtwig, Kecleon, Dragonite, even Goodra. I feel like Goodra would actually fit. here, like,
Goodra will
imagine-
actually be fitted so well with this. It's not even
I'm not saying anything. And that's like my favorite Pokemon, so I'm not gonna say anything. Any Goodra variant that I get will make this a day one cop, but they're too pussy to do that. I don't want any of this. What I want is to dress up my Pokemon. So if they have a system where you can put fits on Pokemon, that'd be cool.
Oh my god, what if
I just want my Pokemon dripped out.
what
Whether
if
it's
that's-
hats, whether it's like tiny outfits that they
Son.
can mesh onto the Pokemon, anything cool, I'm down with it. And considering that they're
that's-
gonna like drop the roster of this game to like 200 Pokemon, which that'll be the limit, I feel like they could probably do something.
What if that's the gimmick? Giving your Pokemon clothes.
That could be the
To
gimmick.
style them out. That'd be really fun. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be really fucking fun. Like, even if they barely put any new Pokemon in the game, I think what will just be really cool is they like put like some sort of system where you can like put clothes on Pokemon. I think that'd be kind of cool.
If Windy Chew and Wavy Chew can be dripped out, I think my Pikachu should be dripped out automatically.
Thanks.
But that's just me.
That's what I'm saying.
For me, I just
let
think
him be dripped the hell out. Put
Oh,
on,
no,
put,
most
on
definitely.
put on a fit. You know,
every Pokemon got to
have
be
my
dripped.
grass starter, with the fucking sushi chef fucking bandana on. That'd be crazy.
For me, I just think the gimmick is going to be either wind or waves, like depending on your variant of the game. That hoverboard is going to be essential for travel, whether you're going to be on land doing that. I feel like you're going to be able to glide, either glide in the air and ride the winds and travel faster.
Or use it as like
A hoverboard,
sort of like
a
those little like those water. I feel like you could also use it as
Like a
like, you put
surfboard?
it in front of you and you can, yeah, that, or you could use it as like one of those machines where you put it in front of you and you go underwater and it kind of just pushes for you. I forgot what they were called, but you could probably use it as that and you could just, you know, and you're just kind of like underwater. That does sound really cool.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, another way to traverse, underwater.
Yeah. I just feel like that little hoverboard thing will be very essential.
What if it's a Rotom?
It makes sense.
What?
They put Rotoms in
I
like
mean,
most of the
yeah.
electronics in Pokemon now.
That makes sense. Yeah. What if it also acts as your Pokédex? That'd be crazy.
And you
So it's
lose it
the-
and you lose your life.
Nah, son, that shit breaks your fuck.
So it's your
Right.
Pokédex and your board, and then he could transform into a submarine.
Nah, son, what? You can turn to a big ass submarine. It's like you turn to a big ass submarine with that?
Yeah, this region has money, and we're just giving it to like 10-year-olds for free.
Yeah, all this super expensive ass gear. We're just giving it to 10-year-olds. Have fun.
This is what our Poke tax dollars are going to.
Nah, son, facts.
To 10-year-olds to have like the most fun that they're gonna have in their life before they get their office job and be like, damn, I remember when I was 10, I was in this submarine shit, and I was just skateboarding and just riding on air.
Man,
what happened to
I
those
was fighting.
days?
Yeah, like I was fighting gym leaders. I was on my way to get to the Elite Four. Man, it was great.
Also, I feel like
Or I don't even know if they're even going to do an Elite Four for this one.
See, here's the thing. That's what I was thinking. I was like, will they even have like traditional gyms? Maybe it might be similar to like how Sun and Moon was.
Maybe they do the island challenges.
Yeah,
Island challenges were fun.
They were fun. I will say it was a very I will say from all the Pokemon games it was definitely a very nice fresh idea for the Pokemon series in general to kind of do like the island challenges, because it kind of made it where like Sun and Moon had its own identity because of that.
Yeah,
I just think the issue is that
it's like,
the crystal that you get from the island challenges are kind of like essentially badges, but like after you get them, I just don't like the gimmick of the Z crystals where you just have like this super move. It's cool and it can change a battle, but like I don't think it was that cool. I do like the island challenges, how you get the crystals, but like it's just that gimmick alone where you just do a dance and then your Pokemon just goes crazy on the screen and looks stupid as fuck. It's just their static poses flying around. It's like tee doo, and you just blow up everything. It's like damn, and then that's it.
Damn, dude.
I mean, what would be the gimmick of this game? Like the main gimmick, like how we had Gigantamaxing and Dynamaxing.
I really don't know, because if the titles are supposed to give it away, which I don't know, Scarlet and Violet didn't give anything away. They're just colors. Sword and Shield, they gave it away. Sword Dog, Shield Dog, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Fire Red, Leaf. Go outside, pick a leaf off a tree. Oh, it's green. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. This is just wind and waves. I really think you're just gonna be flying in the sky or just traversing waters for Pokemon. It's like, there's a Charizard flying outside. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can capture it. Let me use my skateboard real quick. Boom, you fly in the air and you start gliding towards it and then you start fighting it in the air. And your hoverboard can keep you in the air and then you can use flying Pokemon to fly and fight.
Yeah, like that's at least in my head, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like the gimmick is not going to be just giving your Pokemon individual abilities. I think it's more so just going to be the factor of like you're literally flying in the air fighting like, air type Pokemon, with other flying type Pokemon, and you going underwater fighting water Pokemon with other Pokemon. Like I feel like that's it. Like that's the gimmick.
It's just going to be hard enough to fight because you're going to need probably flying Pokemon and water Pokemon to fight these other Pokemon. You can't use type advantages because you're underwater.
Wait. What if the gimmick is giving your Pokemon the ability to fly, even if they're not a flying type? And giving your Pokemon the ability to swim and to breathe underwater, even when they don't necessarily, like they don't normally have it.
That'd be the craziest cop out to screw over every fucking water type Pokemon in the sea.
Son of facts! Facts! That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, that shit would be so nuts. That'd be so crazy.
But it wouldn't be like a TM, so I feel like it's not that busted. You can't use it for anything other than just that.
Yeah. It's not like it will give you like it's not like it will give you an advantage or anything like that. Like it wouldn't be too crazy, but like it's just like that's just like the small tiny, like it's like a passive gimmick where you could just have your Pokemon just be able to be underwater even though they're a fire Pokemon.
Also, something that comes to mind that I feel is really important is that this game isn't even coming out this year.
Right, it's coming out next year. Right. I'm not gonna lie, I heard because I seen videos of people after this. I'm not gonna lie, there's so many people that are actually tight that is coming out next year.
I don't know why they're tight, and this is the problem because we mentioned it like last podcast. If the next Pokemon game came out this year, it's cooked. It's GG's. This is going to be a bad game. The fact that they got almost like 2 years extra to work on it, kinda, or like a year and a half, or a year and some quarter, whatever, how long it is until this game is done. They got ample amount of opportunity to fine tune this shit and make this the best release possible. There is no excuse to make a bad Pokemon game ever again. And if they want to have good Pokemon games after this, start hiring and outsourcing Pokemon to other teams and get new games and remakes done. That's all you gotta do. There's nothing else they gotta do.
Pokemon has the easiest bag in the world. I'm just gonna
easiest bag in the world, son. They have all the money. They have all the resources. And now they got the time. Come on, son. There should be no reason why this game fails. None.
100%. I feel like this might be the actual first Switch Pokemon game that I actually buy.
It does look good. I will say it does look good. I don't have a Switch 2 yet, but that one looks kind of tempting.
I can't believe I'm actually kind of mildly excited for a Pokemon game again, which is interesting. Like, I'm glad that it's 2027 and not 2026. Like Rose said, yeah, they need the time. Like, we've already seen the past releases. Like, these, they definitely they could use more time. And I'm glad they're finally getting it. Yearly releases is a detriment to this franchise.
Facts.
It's a detriment to any franchise, honestly. Like, we've seen like Call of Duty and their output quality as games get harder and harder to make, and technology gets more and more increasingly difficult to use and like more complicated. Yearly releases is a detriment. Like, put out the spin-offs, put out the little spin-offs like Pokopia. Like, I guess Pokopia is, like I said, is just going to be our Pokemon release for this year. Fine, whatever. I don't really care. Even though, like I said, I'm not buying that shit. But cool.
Wait, you said we were buying it. We're here for this title.
Oh no! I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it now because I already pre-ordered it. Obviously.
Kind of bullshit.
I was just trying to catch you off guard,
That's crazy.
Fast. But I'm happy. I hope this means more consistent quality and they stop doing yearly releases. They could do like their little spin-offs. They could do Legends games or whatever on the side, and those could be the yearly releases. But then the major Pokemon games take way more time. Like, please, we need this. I want Pokemon to be the best it can be.
Yes. The Pokemon can be the best they can be when we start getting our spin-offs back.
True.
Good ones, not Pokopia. Don't talk about this shit no more. When it drops, don't talk about it anymore, bro. Dog shit. If you want to play Pokopia, you can play Harvest Moon 64. You can play a Harvest Moon game. You could play Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, Animal Crossing, any other simulator,
Dragon Quest Builder,
anything. Exactly, yo, I forgot
Oh my
I forgot
God.
Dragon Quest.
I haven't played that game in years. I gotta go back. and play it.
You can just get the sequel on the. They made a sequel to it, so you can get that.
Right, they did make a sequel.
Play any other game other than this shit. You'll get more mileage out of it.
$70, man, and they're cheaper.
Exactly.
Like, this is $70. It's not worth it.
This is $70 to basically play like a Pokemon skinned Animal Crossing.
Oh, well, but you could play Prop Hunt. I think now, see, that justifies it.
Prop Hunt. Yes.
It's enough to make you want to scratch your ass and then scratch it again, because this shit's dookie. If you want to play Prop Hunt, just turn on Fortnite, bro. Turn on anything else. Gmod, Fortnite, any other game that has it, do that shit. Don't buy this shit, man.
Yeah.
If you want to buy something, just buy the new Pokemon game. At least we have something promising to look forward to in the future. Drop your $70 or $80 for that shit. Get whatever you want. You already know they're gonna have like a pre-order bonus. You get a fucking rug or whatever, the same shit that they did with Pokopia. you get an exclusive plushie.
What makes you think it's not gonna just straight up be $80 and they'll probably bundle it with the console, with the Switch 2?
They're gonna do
like
that.
They did with Mario Kart World.
I mean, they bundled the last Pokemon.
ZA.
Yeah, they bundled ZA with the console, but they also bundled it with like a Pokemon, I believe, that you can get at launch, or an outfit or some shit.
Okay.
I feel like
they do that for like every Pokemon game, because I know for Sun and Moon, when I got it, they gave me the big map of the whole island in itself, and I bought both copies, Sun and Moon. And they gave me a big map, a smaller, I think a smaller picture, and then they gave me like the trainers and the Pokemon. They gave you a lot of stuff back then. They don't do that anymore. But
do you think they're gonna eventually stop making dual releases for Pokemon?
No.
No. I feel like they're gonna keep going. They're gonna keep going.
Okay.
They're gonna keep doing it. As crazy as it's.
No, I mean it makes sense. I mean, don't fix what ain't broken, you know. But like, I don't know. I feel like the aspect of dual releases really worked well when people were more, like on the Game Boys and stuff, when people were actually trading Pokemon. I don't feel like people trade Pokemon as much now. I don't know. That could just be me.
To help you, they do. The issue is that I'm not trying to play a shitty ass booty ass game to trade Pokemon with. I've had multiple times where two friends of ours was just like, yo, get on this game so I can give you Pokemon, and I'm like, bro, I ain't touching this shit. It's not worth it. I know people trade. They still have the gifting system where you can just trade random stuff and you can get a better Pokemon out of it. They kept that from X and Y and to Scarlet and Violet. Other than that, people do trade, and they do have exclusive Pokemon that you can't get from another version, so it is good to either buy that secondary game and then trade it for your, like, by yourself with Pokemon Home, or you're probably just gonna have to rely on your friend to get a different version of the game.
Yeah. Most likely the friend part, because, you know, a lot of people aren't. I mean, honestly, especially the dual releases work because it's just like, it's the exact same game again, but people will still buy it just for the exclusive Pokemon to that version of the game. So it's just like, we could get more money out of fans. Hell yeah. Of course we're going to keep doing dual releases. There are people that will literally buy both games every single gen. So it works for them, and you know, I'm thinking I might get waves just for Wavy Chew, unless you can pick either or in both regions, which would be cool. But I like Wavy Chew. Her design is really cute.
I'm gonna get Windy Chew. That motherfucker is my boy.
Cause I know you said you wouldn't really be picking up Pokemon until they started getting good again, or you were just done in general. You think you might be getting this one?
Oh, I'm getting it. They changed they changed it. They changed up the game. I was like, bro, the next trailer that drops, I better see a change. Because if it's not, I'm pissed. And I'm not doing it. I'll be voting with my wallet. And they did it. Mad Lads did it. Pikachu got a whole new trailer. Huh?
They got a new Pikachu model.
Yeah, Pikachu got a new model before Sonic, bro. Peppa Pig got a new model before Sonic. I'm tired of this shit, dog.
If I talk about Sonic, we'll be here for 5 more hours, bro.
Nah, we're good.
Sonic better step up too, bro. Pokemon, it was the 2 games I was just like, bro, they need to both be stepping up for the next game. And it's Pokemon and Sonic. They both have no excuse. Now Pokemon is stepping up. Sonic, the ball is in your court. It's time.
Nah, it's crazy.
Lock in. Okay, lock in.
Lock in, bro.
That also begs the question for Pokemon, since it's not coming out this year. What is going on with the latter half, for the back half of Nintendo for this year? What do we have to look forward to?
Fine.
Who knows? That's what a Nintendo Direct is supposed to do.
Like, currently we have Tomodachi Life. We have Pokopia, which is coming out.
Yeah.
Mario Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and I believe Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. That's all we have right now, from what I believe. And then we just had Mario Tennis, just like a few weeks ago. So I'm expecting we'll probably get a Nintendo Direct around June or May, because otherwise, literally, there's no other games for the rest of the year that we know about, because they haven't talked anything about Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. They haven't talked about Splatoon Raiders. They haven't talked about Rhythm Heaven. They haven't talked about a bunch of games that we're supposed to, that they've talked about, that we haven't gotten a release date for or any new info about. So what is going on?
They're trying to make them all Switch 2 releases instead of Switch 1, so they don't get their shit hacked. They don't get their shit released early. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Rhythm isn't Tomodachi Life coming to Switch 1 and Switch 2 though?
Yeah, so people are gonna get it easy and free.
I guess. I mean, Nintendo shut down so many.
Yeah, emulators. But if you have it already, like, what is it gonna do?
I guess you're right, but I guess. Yeah. So what are Nintendo's plans for the rest of the year? Because
Shadow drop all these games and not screw over their audience, because another direct is just a stock drop.
I think we're only gonna get one general direct this year, bro. This is my prediction. We're only gonna get one general direct this year, and it's gonna be in May or June or July.
Every time they open their mouth, their stocks drop. So like, it doesn't matter what they do, they have to just keep shadow dropping games. They're just like, oh my gosh, a new game's coming out, and we're just like, oh shit, where's the direct?
Today.
And it's like, oh really? Where's the direct?
Later
for you guys
today.
to tell us this? And it's like, yeah, because every time we show a direct, our stocks drop significantly, and then our investors are like, stupid motherfucker.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, they've been really weird since Switch 2 dropped. Things that would normally be in a direct, they're just shadow dropping trailers instead. Like, I guarantee you, if this was like the Switch 1 era, the January, we would have seen a general direct, and it would have just showed everything that we saw that they've been shadow dropping the trailers of, plus the dog shit trailers we saw in the partner showcase.
Mm-mm.
But I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little iffy in terms of like Nintendo. I feel like I don't care as much if they do or don't put out games, because I know they're eventually gonna give out the games that I want. Because honestly, as a person who mainly plays on PC, I'm perfectly fine. Like, I already got games I'm looking forward to. Crimson Desert, blah blah blah. The whole. There's a bunch of games that my wallet is going to kill me for. Like, I'm already cooked, right? So I don't mind too much. But like, I love Nintendo games. I just want my 3D Mario, and I'll shut up. That's it.
Yeah, you just have to wait till 2027.
Oh my god, 2027 for 3D Mario, 3D Sonic, and new Pokemon is gonna be crazy.
I mean, and that means 2027 is gonna be the year. Mario.
That will be a crazy year.
It's gonna be a better year for Sonic in general, because he has his movie, and then Pokemon has nothing to look forward to other than its game. Mario movie is coming out in a month. It's time. So like,
I feel like it might come out this year, only because, I mean, if it does come out 2027, I'm fine with that. I don't really care too much. I just want a 3D Mario game. But at the same time, it's just like, I feel like if they were to release it this year, it's gonna be announced after the Mario movie has released. Which is why I think we're gonna get like a May or June direct, because just like they wouldn't want like to announce a 3D Mario game while they're also promoting the Mario movie, because they want the full attention on the Mario movie.
Honestly, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not excited for the Mario movie, like we've talked about before on this podcast. I don't give a fuck. I'll still watch it in theaters, I guess, but like I don't really give a fuck, especially because Donkey Kong's not going to be in it, and he's my favorite character in the first one, so already lost interest.
Notice how this direct is so dog shit. We start talking about everything else other than Pokemon.
Yeah,
I mean, there's nothing else to talk about with Pokemon. I feel like we've covered everything.
That was about it. Yeah,
which is why I'm just covering main Nintendo stuff now. I mean, there's really not much with Nintendo either. I mean, I'm also, like I said, I'm looking forward to Splatoon Raiders. I hope that's a single player platformer or shooter action game platformer. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to that, whatever that might be. And 3D Mario. I feel like Nintendo is at least gonna put out at least one or two big games near the end of the year. That's my prediction, because I don't think they're just gonna have for the entire year just I wouldn't call them mid games, but just like spin-off fodder the entire year, and then just give us that and that alone, because all the games that have been coming out now are just spin-offs, or I guess we got Tomodachi Life, which is cool. So I don't know if I would count that as a major release, but it's definitely a release for sure. But like, I don't know if Fire Emblem's coming out this year, but I don't know if they count that as a major release either. So I don't know. I feel like we at least one major game this year, but you can really tell what the Switch 1 era, when we were just full on focused on ports from Wii U to Switch. They don't have that to rely on anymore. Now you could feel the drought between releases now. You can feel the drought.
Like, they can start doing 3DS, but like I told you, if they do 3DS games, they can't be $60 and they can't be $70. Well, they can't be $60. I feel like 60 is fine. But that's still pushing it, because those releases are like $40.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon re-released for $60, so they will 100% make them all $60.
Well, then they better be worth the $60 price tag. That's how I feel about it.
Because let's be honest, they're probably going to port Planet Robobot to Switch too. This is just something that's been talked about in rumors and stuff, but also I just feel like it's an obvious pick to bring Robobot to Switch 2. Maybe they might add multiplayer to it. I hope not, because that would make no sense. It's a single player focused game. But they'll port that and they'll be $60. They might add like a new campaign for like Susie or something, just like Susie's Quest or something. I don't fucking know. But or the better option would be to port Triple Deluxe plus Planet Robobot together, and that's $60. That'd be even better. But I don't know. What else could they port from the 3DS? I guess.
All the garbage Mario fodder that they had Mario Bros 2. You got Mario World.
Oh, New Soup 2.
Yeah, 3D Land. Yeah, New Soup 2.
I don't feel like they're going to port those, because I feel like we already have New Super Mario Bros. U and we have 3D World on Switch. So I feel like, and
why wouldn't they put 3D Land?
3D Land is so mid. Oh,
it's so basic, but it's still a Mario title. No one cares about playing a mid Mario game because they're still good. That's the problem. They can still drop it and it wouldn't make a difference, and people will still buy it and they will still see profit. That's like dropping a mid Pokemon game. If I complain about it, would that drop sales? No. It's gonna sell.
It's just a better 3D World is just a better 3D Land.
They still ruined it. They made the worst upgrade of the game ever.
Original 3D.
I'm salty that
bro.
Yeah, I'm salty at the remaster.
Shut up, bro.
Yes, I want the full package to be worth my money. I don't want them to speed up the characters and fucking ruin your jump, bro.
Oh my god.
It's like, we gotta make it faster. You didn't have to, but okay. All you had to do was make it online, and y'all did that, and y'all fucked up. But okay. I feel like they only made them faster because they were working on Bowser's Fury, and they made Mario faster in there. And then they're like, let's just bring that over to the main game. It's like, no, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. But that's just me. They can just drop 3D Land and Bros 2. I don't think that'll hurt them ever, like in the slightest. That's fine. I think that's a fine drop.
Speaking of 3D of Bowser's Fury, I think stuff like that is a great idea for the future, especially with games taking longer and longer. Like, we're feeling it. Like 3D Mario, it's about to be 8 years or 8 to 9 years now, right? Since the last 3D Mario. We just got Zelda like what, 3 years ago? So we're probably gonna be waiting a long time till the next 3D Zelda game. I'm gonna be so real. So as games take longer to develop, the small games like Bowser's Fury, I feel are necessary, because just reuse assets from your past games and just make smaller little games. I feel like that needs to be the wave now. Just bringing, not everything has to be 30 to 40 hour experiences. Just give us like a 4 to 5 hour game, charge like $60 or move on, right? I feel like that's fine. So if they made like a smaller Zelda game and reused the assets from Breath of the Wild and just made a small spin-off, or they used assets from Donkey Kong Bonanza and make a small spin-off, so be it. I'd gladly pay $60 for it, and it's just something to do.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Yeah. Link's Crossbow Training 2. Fuck, for $60. Fuck! That shit is not...
Yep.
Yo, that's not $60. That's a bona fide $40 game at best. $20 at worst. There's no way. Like I said, spin-offs for Zelda depends. If they're like remaking a game, sure, whatever. That's like a $60. But if it's a mini title, shit, that should be $40.
They don't seem to be doing $40 games anymore.
The fuck is a variable price tag? What is variable if it's only like 2 options? No, 3 options. It's 60 bro. Plus a 65 for a $5 upgrade, a $70 game, and then an $80 game. That's not variable. Really Where's the 40 or a $50 game?
How much was Age of Imprisonment?
Like, I think 70.
Right. And how much was Mario Tennis? 70.
That's not, bro. We need 2 other tiers, bro. Where's the 50 and the 60? What? That Mario game does not count. You want to know why? Because that's literally aces, bro.
True.
It's aces, but better. But
no, it's not. Whoa. Whoa. Why you? Wait, I know. I get it now. I get it.
You know, I can't. What do you get?
You're working for Nintendo, aren't you? You're trying to sell this new tennis game. I knew it. Or fuck. No, I'm joking.
I mean, what gave it away?
You're teaming up with Arlo, aren't you? No, I'm sorry.
That's right.
You're working with the puppet.
Down. I have to bring them back up again.
Nah, apparently they cloned everything. They took everything from Aces, animations, characters, and they look worse.
They look worse, really.
Go look a
Except
comparison.
For Donkey Kong, my goat. He looks so much better.
Yeah, the people that hate his new designs will tell you otherwise and be like, that motherfucker look ugly and chopped. But
he used to be so fucking ugly. Holy
why does everyone have the old versions of themselves when we just have Mario Kart use new models? They could have just changed them. But you know, reusing assets so hard, and then they really changed Donkey Kong. So you got to ask yourself, are they?
I mean, it's a $70 game that doesn't deserve to be $70. I wasn't gonna buy this.
That shit was like, that's not even $60, bro. That's $40, bro. Y'all took everything. Y'all took everything and made it worse, and just gave us new rackets. And no Mii's, bro. Could never beat Mario Tennis Open, bro.
When was the last time they had Mii's in a sports spinoff?
The last one that we had, Golf. They were like, they had a main story mode for them. Yeah. They had a story mode.
That's probably when they'll come back again.
No, Golf. I'm not trying to play. I can play, bro. We have Super Battle Golf. Nintendo lost it.
Yes, we have Super Battle Golf.
Yeah, Nintendo don't have shit.
Have it.
No, they don't deserve it. They have a golf game. They have Mario Golf. They still got their golf game. It's still backwards compatible. And then, Nintendo's going to be like $5 extra to upgrade so it can run at 60 FPS.
So you think they're just going to make Super Rush Nintendo Switch 2 edition?
Yeah.
Instead of a brand new golf game so that they can charge you $70 for.
So you think that it wouldn't be worth the price to make the game run at 60 FPS? You think they're going to make a new game and take all the assets from that game? Camelot just steals all the assets that they use for that game, same animations and everything, and put it in a new golf game and put it for $80 or $70 if we're lucky.
Definitely $70. Yes.
Or if we're lucky, $70 for variable pricing. That's booty cheeks.
Why charge you $5 for an updated version when we could charge you $70 for a brand new game that uses assets from the last game?
So you lied to me and thought you were going to sell me a new game when this is the same game with only a few things, and they're going to take out Mii's.
Introducing Fever Clubs. It's just like, wait a minute.
Fever Clubs. What the fuck? I'm like, oh, I see now. We're in the fucked era for Nintendo, bro.
Nah, son.
We're not healing, bro.
We're in the bullshit timeline. All right, cool, I guess.
I mean, shit. The only Mario spinoff that I personally care about is Mario Party, and they've been fucking it up for years.
They've been fucking up since like what? Mario Party 8? No. Mario Party 9
Mario Party
is when
9.
they started.
Mario Party 9. So
8 was solid.
like Jamboree TV, dog, like, bro. Well, fuck. Anyway, like any new Mario spin-offs would be cool. Like I don't care about Yoshi's the Mysterious Book, but
Oh, that's gonna be a day one cop for you. Don't worry, I'll get it for you. Don't worry.
oh, for me personally.
Yeah, that's your Mario title for this year.
Yes. Fuck 3D Mario. Is there any Nintendo games that you would want to come back, or like any new potential sequels for Nintendo games that you'd want to see on Switch 2? And that's a question for both of you.
Any games that I want to see on Switch 2?
I want some remakes of old titles from Nintendo, or like any one of their mascots. I'd probably do like a remake of like Kirby games. I don't want a new Kirby game. I just want a remake. I would like a remake of like Kirby 64.
Son, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the things that I've been talking about for years, I'm kind of getting a game for.
Tomodachi Life and
Tomodachi Life, fucking for Dragon's Dogma 2 that came out.
I was specifically Nintendo properties.
I know you're talking about Nintendo properties when I'm just thinking to myself, like, I'm trying to think on like the top of my head, what Nintendo product do I want like to like come back in some sort of way? Damn! Wow, that's a crazy question because I cannot think of any.
Okay.
As of right now, I really can't.
And, Nintendo has that same answer, which is why we have this drought.
Oh, you crazy, bro.
That's fucking what game do I want to come back? Wow.
That's the catalog right now for Nintendo.
Son, I'm telling you, I'm just like if I've seen it, like if I've like seen like the game and I was like, oh yeah, I want that back. Like I can't think of any right now. I really can't. Do you want to know what I want to see? I've been seeing a lot of remakes for Dragon Quest.
Mm-hmm.
And there is one specific Dragon Quest that I've been wanting a fucking remake for so fucking long. I'm dropping shit, but fuck it, it's Dragon Quest 9. Give it to me, bro.
Dragon Quest 9. Okay.
Give it to me, bro. Dragon Quest 9 remake.
Considering that Square is all Square Enix has been doing lately is just putting out remakes, I'm sure you'll get it.
New games. These devs are running out of ideas, so they gotta start re-releasing their shit.
I'm telling you, because Dragon Quest 9 is such a that shit would be such a good fucking game, because basically it's literally create a character and then play Dragon Quest. Like it's so good, son. You can create your own party, son. That shit will be fucking gas. Remake that motherfucker. Put it in like the graphics that they're doing for the recent one that is coming out. That they showed the trailer for and shit. I'm telling you, on everything, I will buy this shit, son. I'm not gonna lie. I might be shaking ass.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I might have to shake
You heard
ass.
it here, folks. He's twerking.
Look, I might look, bro. Shit. Fuck. Okay, that's on the internet now. Fuck. Look, I'm being
Not
honest.
yet. I mean, he could edit it out, but he probably won't.
What, that you're gonna twerk?
Please edit it out, please.
Twerk that you're gonna twerk? That you're gonna shake ass?
Please, bro, please don't do this to me, bro. Come on. I was kidding. Please.
You gotta shake ass now.
My mom's kind of homeless.
My franchise is kind of homeless.
My franchise kind of homeless. They
It's
be
like,
making remakes for the wrong fucking version of the goddamn games, please. Come on.
I know
Cut me
there was
some slack.
There was a rumor going around that we might get an Ocarina of Time remake, which I'm like,
I'm good.
so fucking stupid, bro. Just if you're gonna just port the ones from the
why?
3DS, bro. Like, there's
Facts. I'm telling you, facts. Like, why would you need to do that? That makes no sense.
That's so fucking stupid, bro. Why would you do that? If we're
Sorry.
like, is there any? Well, I think me and Joe's already talked about like what sequels and Nintendo sequels we wanted to see already. So I won't talk about that. Since we're talking about remakes, I'll put y'all on this thing a lot. There's this franchise. This is a little. I'll wrap it up briefly because I'm pretty sure everybody is tired and we just want to end this now. But it's a franchise called Trails in the Sky. Like, that recently just got remade, and if you liked the Dragon Quest stuff, like, I feel like you'd probably be into Trails in the Sky too, because it has it has really it has excellent world building. Honestly, it has. The originals have really fun combat too. Really cool turn-based combat. It kind of mixes like tactics RPGs like Fire Emblem with traditional RPG combat, and I thought that was pretty cool. But the new ones, like the remakes of Trails in the Sky 1 and 2, they're just straight up action RPGs, I believe.
Oh,
so yeah. So I would recommend it to anybody looking for a brand new JRPG to play. So,
oh man,
but I'm all kind of remaked out. I might have. Shit, the sequel's on its way.
Ooh, okay, you might have put me on even faster. Okay,
Yeah.
hold the fuck on, nigga. Ah.
The fuck?
And there's so many Trails games too. Like, there's Trails in the Sky, Trails in Cold Steel, Trails on the Horizon. Like, and it's all part of one world. It's all this world, this big ass RPG world building project that they've been doing for years. And it's like each trilogy, each series is based off a different country of that world, but it has the reoccurring characters and stuff. So it's really cool, really cool.
Shit.
But yeah, I'm kind of all remaked out. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm looking forward to newer games, and then it's just like we're making this remake, and it's just like, oh my god, the guy already.
We're making this remake. We're doing this remaster, and then we're doing this, and then we're doing
It's
that.
the lack of ingenuity.
Basically, this is taking if it ain't broke, don't fix it to a whole different level, son.
It's just like, bro, please, like,
give us something new, nigga. Fuck.
Like, I don't care. Even if they made, like, let's say a hypothetical, a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake, I still wouldn't care. Because it's just like, bro, I don't care. Give me my Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't care about
You should just cancel
me,
Kingdom
bro.
Hearts 4 and make Kingdom Hearts, and then we make another spin-off. Make a side game. What you mean?
I feel like the more.
What you mean? What you mean?
I think Nomura might get hung in the town square for that.
No, I think he's gonna resign from Square. That's
nah, son. I feel like Square would power bomb this shit.
yeah.
Joe, what the fuck did you do? It's like I canceled it. I wanted to do it. It's like, fuck you, come here.
Like, also a question is, do
Oh,
Nintendo really do remakes that much? Do they do remakes with their main teams?
Not necessarily.
Not really. No.
Because usually, like, for example, the remakes of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, that was Grezzo. That did that. Which they also do they also did Link's Awakening DX for Switch. So yeah, they don't really use their main teams to remake games because honestly, I feel like they probably see that as a waste of time.
Facts.
Just like, why would I remake the games I've already made? Why don't we just make some new shit?
Make some new shit. Do it now.
We just gotta spend development resources on old shit when we could just be making new shit. Like, what's wrong with you?
What the fuck? Let's improve on our shit. Not
No,
go back and
that's not happening.
trash.
Exactly.
The investor said we need Breath of the Wild 3.
The streets are about to beat whoever's ass said that shit.
Not for their asses grass.
I'll see you in Breath of the Wild 4 in like 2030.
You know what the problem is? Why I think we're getting a bunch of these remakes. Hey, why we're not seeing much of them from like main Nintendo teams? I feel like it's because Nintendo has pretty much a lot of the same developers that they've always had for years, so they don't need to make remakes because they already know how to make these games, so they could just build off of the experience that they have already and teach the newer staff and stuff. But if we're talking about teams outside of Nintendo and we're talking about, let's say, Square Enix, we're talking about Sega, we're talking about Konami and all these people, so many of their employees just bounce and leave because these companies fucking suck. And they don't have staff that have been working on these games all this time. So they remake these games to get that experience so they can potentially make the next sequel to this game in like 2050. But for now, it's just Remake City. It's like we're
remakes upon remakes.
Yep. It's like we're just like history's repeating itself. It's just like, let's just make all these games again, and then, you know, later on in the future, 100 years from now,
in 100 years from now, the same people that made those remakes are gonna be dead. So like, good job.
Thanks, and then they gotta remake the remake in order to get them, and then there's gonna be a repeating cycle.
Oh my god! But yeah, that's
You made the ending doom and gloom that gaming is gonna be Remake City and it's gonna be constant dookie. It's crazy.
I mean,
that's why these companies are begging these old people to come back.
I don't mind remakes. If I won't end it on doom and gloom because, you know, I don't mind remakes. I think there's been some pretty good ones like Super Mario RPG. Like I think there's some pretty good ones out there, but I feel like now remake has just become a subsection of that is just so dominant now. Like, it used to just be like, okay, every so often we'll get a remake. Like, okay, that's cool because I understand why they would do it. Okay, but now that seems to be like half of the games that we're getting now.
Some remake or remaster of some game, like of some kind.
No, see, remasters are fine. I don't mind remasters because you're just updating the game and just porting it. That's it. But remaking is you just fully create it from the ground up for using development resources on that remake instead of a brand new game. It's just like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah. Thanks. That's ridiculous.
So to end it on a good note, I will say remakes aren't bad. I just hope we get less of them. And if we do get less of them, hopefully we get really, really good ones instead.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I want. I'd just rather new games than remakes. That's really it. And I'm looking forward to Pokemon Wind and Waves. I think this might be one that I actually pick up.
Oh yeah. I hope we do get more information too, because I'm getting
Same.
excited.
But we're not getting
Knowing
news until
them.
like the end of the year, so you're in for a ride.
Yeah. Knowing them, they'll probably have like one more Pokemon Presents for the year. And they'll talk about more about
you think we're getting a new
Waves.
Pokemon Presents? Oh, yo.
Yeah, like later in the year.
I mean next year.
I mean later in the year.
What else do they have to show us? More Pokemon for a game that we're not going to see till next year? They're going to show us more mobile game Slop.
Unless they show it in a general direct, then fine. But they don't usually show stuff in a general direct that much anymore.
That's true.
Nintendo Directs are dead now. We're not going to get another one, and then we get another one tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Unless they just drop the shit. Just be like, oh, right in your forehead. You know?
They might just do that because Nintendo's been doing that. I wouldn't.
It's going to be leaked by Nate the Hate, and then Nate the Hate is going to get assassinated.
just like how they took out Pioro.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Pierre got lobotomized and still started leaking shit again. So like,
He's like,
That's that's insane.
but Nintendo's having a very interesting year this year, and by interesting I mean lackluster. But we'll see what goes on in May or June. Hopefully we get something there, because we also have Summer Game Fest on the way in June, so we will see how that goes.
Yes, indeedy.
Right. Oh yeah.
But that was the
All right.
podcast, and that was the central.
All right. Sweet. Cool.
How sweet was it?
Bittersweet at the end. I'm kidding.
What the
Sweet as
fuck?
fuck.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it was